Can you believe that this Sunday is the final stop, the final biggest stop on the road to SummerSlam? And you know, guys, let's just be honest here. It is the first major stop with fans back in the arena in over a year. Money in the Bank, wrestling fans. Money in the Bank. Finally, we have fans back in the arena. I, for one, am ready to see fans back there because their response, even though WWE does adjust it sometimes, the WWE universe, the actual fans' response is always much better than having WWE pipe in every single aspect of the entire show. Guys, we're going to discuss the entire card here today, including 3 championship matches and 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. Guys, this is Webby, and this is your Money in the Bank preview and predictions. If you enjoy any part of this video throughout its entirety, make sure you become a subscriber today and hit that subscribe button and the bell down below. Leave me a like and a comment as well. This Friday, if you're interested in any of the Backyard Beatdown content I have on my channel, check out our Season 2, Episode 4, 1 year anniversary. It is going to be something else. Plus, go and check out anything else that you have missed. A lot of great content on the channel right now. Let's dive into Money in the Bank, shall we? Let's dive into it. Now, quite frankly, you know, Bobby Lashley versus Kofi Kingston, WWE title on the line. Look, does Kofi Kingston really stand a chance at capturing the WWE Championship? No. Now, they have built this up as, can Kofi Kingston bring back Kofi Mania at Money in the Bank? Throughout this build towards Money in the Bank, Kofi Kingston's beat Bobby Lashley. Xavier Woods beaten Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has looked weak going into Money in the Bank. I for one, don't like how they make their champions look weak on WWE TV ever so often, especially when the champion has looked like an unstoppable monster up until that point. It's like taking 2 or 3 steps back. And, you know, if Bobby Lashley going into SummerSlam is going to face somebody really dominant, then, hey, look, he didn't need to look weak for the Money in the Bank. Now, if they wanted to do something like this for the Money in the Bank build, then Xavier Woods shouldn't have beaten Bobby Lashley. They should have had Kofi Kingston pick up 2 victories. Okay? 2 victories. Or maybe just get a cheap shot in the backstage area. Okay? Have a little fire in Kofi's eyes because of the beatdown that Xavier Woods took a few weeks ago, and that right after Hell in a Cell. That's what I would have done. Nonetheless, Money in the Bank, Bobby Lashley is going to retain the WWE title. Hands down. The Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as AJ Styles and Omos defend their title against the Viking Raiders. Now, this was set up for Monday Night Raw. You know, I'm kind of glad they switched it and they put it on. Money in the Bank. I think one reason why they might have done that is WWE hasn't announced it yet, but they might put Sheamus taking on Damian Priest on Raw next week. They might do that. If not, they are just setting that up for SummerSlam, in which Sheamus will most definitely drop the title to Damian Priest. Hands down. I mean, hands down. But as far as the tag team titles are concerned, AJ Styles and Omos are not losing the tag team titles for Monday Night Raw at Money in the Bank. It has been a very weak build going into Money in the Bank for these guys. AJ Styles losing. Omos picks up his first victory this past Monday. A very weak build. I mean, that's just all I can say about it. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about in the comments below. But I just don't see the Viking Raiders beating AJ Styles and Omos. They got to do something a little bit better than that. Rhea Ripley takes on Charlotte Flair. I haven't found this particular rivalry too interesting. I'm hoping that Rhea Ripley retains and they bring back Becky Lynch for SummerSlam. That's what I hope that they do. I hope they don't drag this particular rivalry all the way through SummerSlam. Because, quite frankly, the way they have built this on Monday Night Raw has not been very entertaining. They spent so many weeks, going through with Nikki Cross, now Nikki Ash, with this 1 minute matchup stuff. Then they had one tag team match. Now, they went out there and they were pretending like they were hurt, walking on crutches. And it just hasn't been that entertaining. And it really has been, in the words of Gorilla Monsoon, a miscarriage of justice to Rhea Ripley's title reign, how it's been booked leading up to the pay-per-views. So I hope that Becky Lynch comes back and we have a match between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, because that match would be much better for SummerSlam than a third matchup between Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. I know I just made the Charlotte Flair fans out there salty, okay? Roman Reigns, the tribal chief of the WWE, taking on Edge. Can Edge become the Universal Champion? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He is not going to. Edge is probably going to get set up with Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, in which Seth Rollins is going to be the heel. Seth Rollins wants to capture the Universal Championship. He thinks he's entitled to a title shot. What happens? Edge comes back and he gets pushed right into it. Rollins is hot about it. Rollins is mad about it. No question, this is setting up a one-on-one match against Edge, for Edge and Seth Rollins. Because we all know what's going to happen with Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. We all know. Roman Reigns versus John Cena. So this isn't going to happen. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Edge being victorious. I hope it's a okay matchup. I do, but how I would see it, how I would do this, is Rollins cost Edge money in the. Rollins cost Edge the matchup, and then that's what sets up SummerSlam. Not Edge just loses and then poof, we see the build come Friday night. We have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, where we will see Asuka versus Naomi versus Nikki Ash versus Natalia versus let me get this straight. Let me click on this. Oh crap. Find everybody that's in it. Let's see. We will see Alexa Bliss versus Nikki Ash versus Asuka versus Naomi. That is representing the Monday Night Raw. Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, and Alexa Bliss. Now, if you want to know the truth, the build to it, we should just see Alexa Bliss win. That's what we should do. I know some might say, why are you saying that? Usually people that win all the time leading into the pay-per-view loses, Webby. Yeah, with all this paranormal activity and psychological warfare stuff that she's been doing, let's just be honest. All she's got to do is see somebody up there, sees two women up there that's on top of the ladder, make them do something with her mind powers that WWE's been building up. They get off the ladder. She climbs up. Poof. She grabs the title, and she's the winner. Or she grabs the Money in the Bank briefcase, and she's the winner. That's all she's got to do. All Alexa Bliss has to do. As a matter of fact, she could have stopped Doudrop this past Friday. Or this past Monday. With all this mind games stuff she's been playing. So, honestly, I'm going for Alexa Bliss to win. Someone else should win. It's not going to be Nikki Ash. It's not going to be Asuka. It's not going to be Natalia. It's not going to be Liv Morgan. It might be Naomi. It might be Naomi. Maybe. Probably not. So it's either going to be Alexa Bliss or it's either going to be Alexa Bliss or Zelina Vega. That's it. And then, wrestling fans, and then we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which Kevin Owens, Drew McIntyre, Riddle, Ricochet, Big E, Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, and John Morrison are in. Now, if you really look at this card, some might say, guaranteed, Big E's going to win. Because it's not going to be Kevin Owens. What's Kevin Owens done? What's Kevin Owens done? Nothing. Been in a rivalry with Sami Zayn. What has Drew McIntyre done? Yeah, he's won the title a few times. Done nothing with it. But according to reports, he's on his way to SmackDown come the draft. So he's not going to win the title. And besides, they're not going to give him the Money in the Bank. He's entitled. He's in a rival right now with the modern day Felharaja. Gender boring Mahal. Get to house shows and stay off the TV. Mahal. Is it going to be Ricochet? Oh, that'd be nice, but I doubt that happens. He has a new outfit. He has a new type character every single week. It's always changing. John Morrison, he's too wrapped up with pushing The Miz down the ramp in his wheelchair every single week. Shinsuke Nakamura, who's too entitled to intertwine with being who's the real king of the WWE? Is it Shinsuke Nakamura? Or Baron Corbin? Is it Seth Rollins? We all know it's not going to be him. He is going to be wrapped up with Edge. Which really leaves Riddle and Big E. Now, Riddle, I want to win. I want him to win. I want him to win and still have the rivalry with Randy Orton. He could win the Money in the Bank ladder matchup, and then Randy Orton can appear the next night on Raw, and then be all mad that he won the Money in the Bank and all this stuff. That would be nice, okay? Riddle, I think, deserves it and everything. I am not a huge fan of Big E's babyface single run. I'm not. I'm just not. And I'm not a fan of this whole thing that a lot of people have been saying about how Bobby Lashley is going to destroy the New Day, and then Big E's going to have the briefcase and then go over to the Raw and get revenge on Bobby Lashley. I'm not a fan of that crap. I'm just not. Riddle, get the Money in the Bank briefcase. I know you're young. I know you haven't been on the roster a ton, but have that, and then have Randy Orton continue to help you grow as a singles competitor over on Raw, and have your matchup at SummerSlam. That's what I would do. That's what I want to happen. I know a lot of people are pushing for this Big E coming over to Monday Night Raw and facing Bobby Lashley crap simply because he's going to destroy the New Day at Money in the Bank. But y'all let me know what you're thinking about in the comments below. This has been your Money in the Bank preview and predictions. I know it's Tuesday. I don't see them really adding any more matches to the card. I just don't. They might throw in a couple more. They might throw in tag team titles on Friday. If there is any other matches thrown in, I will bring it to you right here on the channel. So look forward to that. Plus, Backyard Beatdown this Friday and everything else. But until I see you again, this is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.